Beating a level in Opus Magnum is just the beginning. Sure, I built a machine to assemble that level's target product, but how do I make it better? How do I make that machine cheaper, smaller, and more efficient? It's questions like that that literally kept me up at night, and what makes Opus Magnum one of the most captivating puzzle games I've ever played. Opus Magnum is set in a stylish, pseudo-futuristic fantasy world where alchemy is just a part of life. You use a small collection of pistons, moving arms, and base components to turn water to fuel, lead to gold, and a whole lot more. The machines you build move and shift with satisfying mechanical clunks that make the 2D art pop. That mix of science and magic reinforces the idea that anything is possible, but it's going to take work to figure out how. Every puzzle gives you an alchemical product to create and near infinite freedom to build the machine that creates it. There's no mandatory goal or target to hit, but that doesn't mean Opus Magnum doesn't challenge you. You're judged on 3 criteria: speed, size, and cost, and frequently those 3 things are in direct conflict. Sometimes going faster means spending more money on parts, while building small often means moving slowly. So Opus Magnum becomes a game about careful optimization toward each of the tips of that triangle. Sure, I could slap together a big, ugly answer to most levels without too much challenge, but one of Opus Magnum's greatest strengths is how it encourages a genuine desire to do better than that. After completing a level, you get to see bar graphs with rough averages of what most players manage to hit for that puzzle, giving you an unofficial par to shoot for. You can also see leaderboards populated with the best scores from everyone on your friends list, encouraging friendly competition. Seeing I was a bit slower than average nearly always sent me right back into that puzzle to try and shave a few cycles off of my design. And while just passing a level isn't too difficult with enough trial and error, finding clever new designs to refine my solutions can be seriously challenging, especially as Opus Magnum's later levels ramp up in complexity and scale. The story-driven campaign isn't super long, with just under 50 puzzles built in, but its level editor and Steam Workshop integration means you'll never run out of new challenges to take on, with some of my favorite levels being made by other players. But even without those, Opus Magnum had puzzles that I wanted to replay and resolve, subtly encouraging my creativity while I hunted for better solutions. I even spent hours refining my solution for the very first level. That natural drive ends up making Opus Magnum feel one of a kind, without a doubt standing as one of the best puzzle games I've ever played. For more on Opus Magnum, watch us try to beat a puzzle a couple different ways, and for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.